Welcome back to TL's Hobby Center. Today we're doing a Fast and Furious Nissan Skyline GTR. You know, as we all know, the R34. And this is a Speed Champions, and this is one I've been waiting to build since I've seen it come out, which is most recently. Model number on it is 76917, in case you guys are trying to look for this online or anything of that sort, to help search it by part number. It's a 319 piece model. This one looks really cool. I mean, I'm really excited. I'm glad I got this. I actually got two of them. One to keep in the package and one to build. Because by the time I first noticed that they were coming out, they were hard to get. And I found one online and I ordered it. Just paid an extra $10 more, but it's fine. Then a few months later, I found it in the store and I had to pick one up. So I grabbed it while I could. This thing is definitely a iconic piece, especially for the all-known one and loved Paul Walker. So this is a nice tribute that Lego has done for him, because it's his car. He's the one that made this car famous in Fast and Furious. So, I mean, we'll take it and enjoy the most we can out of it. So I'm going to keep it nice and simple and just kind of get straight to it and get this thing opened up and see what we got. So let's go. Alright, so what we got here is a nice two-part system. We got the main body of the car, we got our nice decals, and these ones are highly detailed, surprisingly, because sometimes it's hard to print. It's not like that Camaro NASCAR one that we also have built previously, so that's going to be kind of neat. We got our little booklet, and as the usual stuff that's in these books. I ain't going to bore you guys with it, just going to let you know there is a nice whopping 108 steps to this, so it's going to be about as simple as that. No spare pictures of the car in it. But that's it. You got a two-bag system. This is going to be the whole back end, and this is going to be the whole front end, pretty much, and wheels and tires. Stuff like that. But that's really all I have for you guys on what we have for our breakdown. So let's go ahead and get into a time lapse, get this thing built, and let's do a little review about what we got with it. So let's go. Well, there we go, guys. We have ourselves a really awesome tribute for Paul Walker. And this is definitely going to be on display for a long time, because this is a really neat build. It's pretty cool how they kind of have an underglow on the back side of the car. They even have 3 nitrous bottles. I mean, all in all, this thing's pretty heavily detailed. I mean, interior-wise, I mean, it looks pretty gnarly. It's got a roll cage. You got some so-called lighting in the trunk area. It's got all the stripes and everything you'd see on the car in the movie. Obviously has the GTR taillights, the big wing on it. It's got the stripes, the intercoolers, got the GTR badging everywhere, which is really cool. And then you have ourselves a little Paul Walker, which is also awesome. Nice tribute. Has his 5 o'clock shadow as usual. I mean, he's wearing his typical clothing he'd always wear. But he's going to go and stay in the driver's seat right where he belongs, because he's the pro driver here. But boom. That's pretty cool. I am a big fan of this. Let me actually slide him back a smidge. Okay, there we go. Paul Walker's ready to start drifting it around, doing the racing. So, I'm going to give you guys a front view of this car from the movie. So here's the front view. And here's a side view of it. And then here's a rear view of it. So, I mean, it looks relatively similar. I mean, obviously it's not going to be 100% perfect, but the idea is there. But if you're going to have a GTR on display, you have to have at least a rival on display with them. So, of course, you're going to have, you know, the Fast and Furious Dodge Charger, because these two are always going back and forth of tuner versus American muscle. Because, I mean, that's what the ongoing joke was in the movie, so that's what we're going with. So now I have these two side by side, and I'm kind of very glad I did, because this one's looking pretty lonely, this one looking pretty new now, so now they have their competitive rivals. So that's one of the comparisons we're going to have. We have one of the GTR Nismos I've built. This is one of the first ones I built a long time ago. So I have this for another, like a go off of for what this thing could have looked like. I mean, oh, it's pretty ideally similar. Obviously, this is a new one. This is an old body style, so I mean they're going to be different, but also really cool. And then for the last one, it's going to be a Technic vehicle, which is my Z01 Camaro. As you can tell, it's going to be definitely a bit smaller. It's a Speed Champions car, so this is going to be obviously much larger. Not much to go on with Technic stuff on these, but it's the idea that counts, so that's what I bought it for. It's going to be on display. It's a nice tribute, so I'm glad to do this for Paul Walker and everybody else that has, you know, had to feel the loss that we had to deal with whenever he passed. So I want to do this for that, and it's a nice display piece to keep just for either lovers of the movie or Paul Walker himself, whichever you want to do, it's all good for. So that's going to do it for us, though. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope this can kind of go out there a little bit more for all those who support Paul Walker and everything else that he stood for, and kind of getting ready for the next Fast and Furious movie to come out also, so it's going to be really awesome. So stay tuned. I'm going to try to get me a bigger version of this here soon, of the Dodge Charger, but that's going to do it for us. I hope you guys enjoyed, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and leave a comment if you guys have any questions, or if you guys support this, please do so, and we'll catch you on the next build. Keep on building. Thanks.